What is up? Welcome back to another edition of SacTown Movie Buffs Television. Once again, it's your boy Kier. We're out here on behalf of Access Sacramento, and we're out here at Sinister Creature Con, which is a great big event. It's going to be a great day of cosplay. There's a 2-day event here, and things are just getting kicked off. As you can see, there's a line completely around the corner here of cosplayers, people that are just into horror, and they're ready to get the things kicked off. And we're going to go inside and check out the details. Welcome back, and once again, it's your boy here with SacTown Movie Buffs Television, and we're inside of the Sinister Creature Con, and we're out here with makeup artist Justin Besser. Did I get it?
Yes.
Besser? Did I get it right? Okay, yes. Perfect.
Pumpkin artist.
Pumpkin artist, and he's got some great things over here. We're looking at an exhibit that he's working on right now. So what brings you out here? Because you're from Minnesota, correct?
I am from Minnesota. Yep. I lived here for a little while. I carved pumpkins out in Minnesota for the Minnesota Zoo. I was invited to come and carve, and I love Sinister Creature Con, love Halloween, so knew I had to.
Very cool. So how long have you been doing, I guess, artwork on pumpkins? How long has that been going on for you?
It's been about 3 years. Yep. And it wasn't something I knew I could do. And then I just decided to try it about 3 years ago, and it's kind of become my thing. Yeah.
That's very cool. It's very impressive stuff. I definitely love what I'm seeing so far. So you're still working on this one then, or?
Yeah, so I just got this one started. This is just my preliminary sketch. I will then go in with like all my inks and everything, get it painted, hopefully start carving it by the end of today to finish carving it and gutting it all tomorrow and have it lit and displayed by the end of the show.
Very cool. If you don't mind, maybe we'll come back tomorrow and get some after pictures so we can see exactly what it looks like and see what the finished project looks like.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much, Justin.
Thank you.
Greatly meeting you.
Yeah, you as well.
You have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you. And we're talking with makeup artist Dan Acosta with Happy Death FX. How you doing today?
I'm doing well, my friend. How are you?
Great. How long have you been doing makeup and horror makeup and design?
Well, horror makeup I've only been doing for 12 years now. Horror design, it's kind of a new concept, but I've always been into it. So a lot of artwork in that when I was younger.
Very cool. And primarily, who do you do makeup for? Is it for like films, and for cosplay, or?
And I do it for films. I do it for a lot of indie films. A few features that come out. Do a lot of photo shoots. I do demos like I'm doing today. Just whatever, you know.
Very cool. So, what brings you out here today for Sinister Creature Con? Is this your first time, or?
Oh no, man! This is probably my 9th or 10th time out here. I love this venue. It's a great venue. I like to come out here. All the people out here are awesome. They asked me one time to come out and do a demo, and they never asked me to stop. So yeah.
Well, that means you do great stuff out here. If they
Doing
want to continue,
right.
Yeah, continue to invite you back. So, what are you most looking forward to seeing out here over the next 2 days?
Oh man, just love the people's creativity to come in with their costumes, walk around some of these vendors. They have really great artwork. It's just amazing to see the talent that's out there. It's usually what I like to look at, and it's great for inspiration. If you have one of those blocks, you can come back and just revisit what you saw out there.
Very cool. And before we let you go, where can individuals find you if they want to have you do their makeup, they want to get involved in any kind of thing of that nature?
Oh, the best way to get a hold of me is going to be on my Instagram page, which is Cheese Nipper at Instagram, or you can just look me up on Google at Happy Death FX. You'll find my stuff, and the same with the Facebook page, Happy Death FX.
Very nice. Well, thanks so much for talking with us today,
Thanks for
Dan.
having me, guys.
Oh, great. And we'll definitely be checking you out online as well.
Sounds good, man.
Have a good one. We're talking with David at Air Magic, and he's doing some great airbrushing out here today, and it is fantastic. How you doing today, David?
I'm doing good. Thank you for coming.
Oh, it's good to be here. So how long have you been doing airbrushing? Because your work is phenomenal, man.
Well, thank you. I've been airbrushing since college. I guess I'm dating myself here, but what is it, babe? Back in the 80s, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah, I was invited here like maybe 4 Sinister Cons ago, and do the black and white classic Frankenstein and Phantom of the Opera kind of artwork, and it sort of became my niche because I love black and white for some reason. It leaves a lot to the imagination,
right,
as in regards to like the feeling, because you really got the feeling of the or the scared
right,
and stuff like that. So I really loved coming to the Sinister Con, my first one, and I fell in love with all the genre. Never thought in my life that there would be Frankenstein fans and that kind of genre fans, and there is, and it's beautiful.
Now, did you start off doing more horror with your airbrushing? Is that your passion, or do you do other types of airbrush as well for different events? Or
this is all what do they call it? I used to own a business down in Fairfield, California, down 80, and I was there maybe 5 years, and I did T-shirts, tennis shoes, helmets, and all that good stuff. So all that was in color. And then when that business, I think it was 2000, we had a big bus, whatever.
right,
And I moved, and I came up here, met my wife, and then I just kept painting. And when I met my wife, they were going to have a car show up there in Art Buckle. And I did a black and white Frankenstein. And that started it.
so that's what really kicked it off. Well, I enjoy the artwork. I think it's great. I think it's great to have you out here at Sinister Creature Con because it goes right along with the theme with all the horror stuff.
Appreciate it.
Before we let you go, where can individuals find you if they are interested in your artwork? Where can they find you online or?
Social media and my website under Air Magic, like Michael Jordan was the Air Magic guy, but Air Magic is the airbrushing. airmagic.biz, B-I-Z, and then on social media under Air Magic Airbrushing. Or you can find me here at the Sinister Con. Come over, look him up online. It's a huge event. It goes for 2 days. It's awesome. You guys need to come over and check it out. And
Absolutely.
by the way, grab a decal.
Yeah.
Freebie.
Oh, thank you, man. I greatly appreciate that, man. I'm like,
Awesome, guys. Thanks for coming.
well, great.
again.
Well, thanks for allowing us an opportunity to speak with you, and we'll definitely check you out over the next couple days.
Awesome.
So,
Thank you.
thank you. And we've got accomplished actor Andrew DeVoff, who has been in so many great films such as Wishmasters, Toy Story, or Toy Soldiers. I'm sorry. And my favorite film of yours is actually Another 48 Hours. So yeah, it's great to have you. And what brings you out here today?
Well, you know the show. Obviously, I'm here to participate here with my fellow actors and actresses, and I always get a kick. I took a little bit of time to walk around the show and catch some of the crafters who come in here and are vendors. Always the most amazing stuff at these shows, and when you might find sort of a needle in a haystack, a gem, and you go talk to these people, and they're amazing artists in their own right.
Oh, for sure. So is this your first time coming out to this event, or have you come out previously?
My first time at the event. Yes, sir. The Sinister. Yes.
Perfect. And I know it's just now kind of kicking off, but what has the experience been like so far for you?
Oh, it's been great. I got in yesterday and got a chance to get my feet on the ground before the show, and today it's really been quite cool. And I'm always amazed. There was a young lady. I would have to guess her age at about 12. Her name was Crystal, and I'm so amazed that some of these older movies still kind of hold up.
Oh, no, absolutely. My son is a huge Another 48 Hours fan as well, but probably because I'm a huge fan of it as well. So he's like, oh, you're going to go out there and meet Andrew? And I go, hopefully. So, yeah. And he's only 17.
He's 17 now?
Yeah.
Make sure you pick, I believe I have a couple. Yeah, I have a couple. Pick one out. I'll be happy to sign to him. What's his name?
His name is Quentin.
Clinton?
Quentin. Yeah.
Quentin.
Thanks so much. I greatly appreciate it. And if anyone wants to follow you on social medias, where can they find you?
So your best bet. This is me here on and my brewing company, my brewery. If just take a picture of it and just reach out and say hi.
Very cool. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate your time. I won't hold you up any more time. So thank you. We're out here with actor Herb Duncanson, who's an actor in 13 Ghosts, among many other films as well. What brings you out here to Sinister Creature Con today?
Well, my agent Brian brought me out. He told me to come out and enjoy this event, come out and check out Creepy Con and sign some autograph, meet some fans, and talk to some people. Yeah.
So far, how's everything been going for you so far? I know we're just kicking it off. But.
Yeah, very good so far. A lot of questions about my character and about the movie and stuff like that. So yeah, I've been really enjoying it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What got you into acting originally? How did you get involved in acting?
I started out, my daughter actually, my youngest daughter, I took her to a Pampers audition. And up in Vancouver, Canada, where I am, and then they were like, "Oh, well, you should get an agent and stuff like that." But there wasn't a lot of black male at the time in the industry, so one thing led to another, and
here we are today, right?
Yeah.
So I forgot that. Is this your first time attending Sinister Creature Con?
Yes, this is my first one. I went to Knoxville, Tennessee, early in the month this year for another Creepy Con. That one's called. Yeah, and that was fun. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Very cool. So I know we're kind of just getting things kicked off, but what are you looking forward to most today or over the course of the weekend?
Just meeting the fans and feeling that appreciation for the movie and my character, and just talking and signing autographs and having a good time.
Absolutely, man. Well, if anybody wants to get a hold of you, they want to figure out how to contact you or follow you or anything of that nature, you have any social media that they could look you up on?
I have just my regular Herb Duncanson on Facebook, and I'm represented by Kurt Talent. So they can find me. And then through Brian, there's Vertical Talent.
Very cool.
Here in LA.
Yeah, very cool. Well, thank you so much for taking some time to talk to us, man. It's always great to see another black actor here doing big things, man. I greatly appreciate it, man. Thank you for the time. And I'm out here with Angela Gothos, who is an accomplished actress, has been in so many great films, Jerry Maguire, Home Alone. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really well. I'm so happy to be here. This is an amazing event, and I've never been to Sacramento, so it's a great city, and yeah, we're having a blast.
Well, great. So this is your first time attending, and so far things are going really well.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, great. So how did you get involved in acting originally? Obviously, you've been acting for a while, and how did you first get involved?
So I grew up in New York City, and I was friends with an actress who she was friends with my mom, and my mom worked in theater when I was a kid and did Shakespeare in the Park and backstage. And I grew up watching Shakespeare, which was random and weird for like a little 6-year-old kid to be like, Shakespeare.
Right.
So people were like, that's kind of different.
Already had the acting bug.
Yeah, maybe this might be of interest to you.
Right.
And so my mom's friend, Jeannie, started taking me to auditions when I was a kid in New York. And I started booking jobs. My first job, I was Sarah Michelle Gellar's understudy.
Wow.
In a play starring Matthew Broderick. It was an off-Broadway
Seriously?
play.
That is awesome.
Yeah, beautiful play by Horton Foote called The Widow Clare. That was my first professional job. I never went on, but I did, rehearse, and I learned the part. And after that, I kept auditioning, and I kept getting work. I was really lucky to learn from and work with some amazing people. So
that's very cool. That's a phenomenal story. I'm always interested in finding out how individuals got involved in acting and things of this nature. So how did you come to be here at Sinister Creature Con?
Well, Brian Jones is my manager, and he's amazing. I see you. So since this is the con that he produces, I have known about it for a while. I actually crashed it several years ago, and any chance to be reunited with my friend Nathan Basil from Behind the Mask and David Stevie, the screenplay writer, I just jumped at the chance to come.
Oh, absolutely,
here.
and we hope to talk to them next.
Yeah, for sure. So I was invited to come, and I love meeting fans and being here. It's an exciting environment, and so.
Very cool. Well, I thank you so much for talking with us today. I'm not going to take up any of your time because you're going to get a line here soon. So if individuals want to follow you or find you, what's the best way that they should be able to locate you on the line?
I am on Instagram. My Instagram is AngBeeGee, AngBeeGee, my initials. And I'm on Facebook as well. Twitter, not so much because it's weird now.
X, whatever they call it.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Instagram is my main platform, so I hope to talk to you guys. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much, Angela. I greatly appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks.
And I'm out here with the lead actor as well as the writer of Behind the Mask. This is one of my favorite films of the 21st century. Just such a great, phenomenal film. What brings you guys out here today?
We were invited, and so we came because people apparently wanted to meet us and make us talk to them about things related to the movie.
Very cool. And what was the process like, I guess, just writing the movie, coming up with the movie, being creative?
Wow. So I have always been a slasher horror movie fan, and I was working on a movie idea. I remember having a conversation with my dad. He was like, "How's it going out in Hollywood?" That I was sort of insecure about the choices I had made that led me to that point. And I was watching Halloween, just playing on in the background. And I remember having sort of a thought of like, man, I wonder if Michael Myers ever questioned his decision, what he wanted to do for his career. And, what does he do in the downtime? And it just sort of blossomed into this idea of a slasher killer who's an up-and-coming, wants to be great, and has chosen a really hard profession. It's sort of an analogy of anybody who's pursuing a creative endeavor. And then Nathan came along and brought Leslie Vernon to life. So it's worked for years and years since then.
Very cool, very cool. And so, what was it like playing the lead character in the film, and the switch that he pretty much does like midway through without giving too much of the film?
It was great because you don't get that opportunity as an actor very often to play a role that dynamic. You got to be, fun and light and friendly, and then you get to turn the corner and you get to be threatening and menacing and evil. So it was a great range to be able to play with, and they just gave me a whole lot of leash, and I just ran with all the leash I was given,
Very cool. So what's next? What about a sequel?
There, not a lot of people know this, but there is the sequel script was written. It's called Before the Mask: The Return of Leslie Vernon. Unfortunately, it never was funded as a feature film, but it was made into a graphic novel by a really talented artist named Nathan Thomas Milner. I think the last I saw, it's a website called Vernon's Farmhouse. You could get a copy of the sequel graphic novel. But there has been a growing clamor for a third sort of part of the trilogy.
With Angela's sitting over here, David's here, I'm here, and if we don't walk away from this weekend with some fantastic, sequel script ideas, then shame on us, right?
Right. No, I mean, I would love to see a sequel. I would love to see it being like a running, series like Scream or like any other ones that have come out recently, because I think it's great. I wish, more people would see it so you guys could get the funding, so you guys could make the sequel happen. So I think it would be great.
I think the fan base is there, and whenever we ever had the chance, we always want to say that without the horror community, the indie horror community, Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon just would never have found its footing. And it's solely because of the fans that there's still interest in Leslie Vernon's universe, and it's 15, 20 years later now. So absolutely, without the fans, we would be nowhere. So we do feel an obligation to deliver on some more stuff.
Very cool. I thank you guys both so much for talking with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your time here in Sacramento, and hope you guys get the funding, because I really would love to see more of Behind the Mask.
For selfish reasons, we just want to get that movie made. Come on.
If anybody wants to follow you guys or get in contact, what are some of the social medias they can reach you?
Instagram, Facebook, it's my name.
Yeah, same. Instagram is, I'm old, so I'm still on Facebook, but Instagram's...
I'm old too.
Yeah, so at David J. Stevie.
Friendster. Classmates.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys both so much for talking with me. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Once again, thank you for watching SacTown Movie Buffs Television. Oh, and look who it is.
Hi. What? You guys are on TV?
Very cool. We got the gang all here. We'll be back again with another episode. Thank you so much. I'm out here talking with a local hip-hop artist, Little Sick. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. The name is Little Six, though, like the number 6, SICX.
Little
I appreciate
Six.
you guys for having me.
Oh, yeah, not a problem. So how long have you been in the music industry?
About 5 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, about 5 years now, man. Bringing the sickness back to Sacramento horrorcore style, the spooky season music, and just some raw hip-hop with it.
Okay. And how many albums have you produced in the last 5 years?
Me personally, I have 6 projects out, but the label and my manager and I, we put out a couple other artists, so about 15 titles total, about 10 to 15 titles.
Okay. And what brings you out here today to Sinister Creature Con?
I got personally invited both times, last June, this time, and I just appreciate the spooky shit. I'm a fan of horror films. My whole life, I grew up watching the spooky stuff, so for me, it's just to be around like-minded people, promote the brand, get the Sacramento sickness out there, and just show love when it's shown back to me.
Okay. And how would you describe your music if anybody hasn't heard it before? How would you describe your sound?
I would say it's gritty, it's raw, it's Sacramento-based, so if you're from Sacramento, know about Sacramento, you know about the history, the struggles, the poverty, people trying to make a way. It's gang violence in there a little bit, not to glorify it, but it's just it's reality rap, so if you're from Sacramento, you know the genres, the sickness, the horrorcore, the dark shit, but we try to bring the darkness and touch the people in the darkness that might get overlooked, right. The people that might get that lose hope, the people that might be in the struggle or might be in poverty or might be in a situation to where they feel like they got to climb out a dark hole. So that's what I mean when I say touch people in the darkness. I'm here for everybody, but I want to reach the people that I'm supposed to be reaching with my message.
Nothing wrong with that, man. I greatly appreciate it, man. So if anybody wants to follow you, get your music, whatever case may be, where can they find you? How can they get in touch with you?
All right, I'm on all platforms under LILSICX. You can find me on Instagram, same name all across the board. Instagram, Spotify, DiamondLifeMusicGroup.com, Facebook, YouTube, anywhere you can think of. Google me, LILSICX. That's Lil 6, aka the motherfucking Prince of Darkness.
All right, well, sounds good. Well, I greatly appreciate the time, man, and we would definitely have to check you out, man, and some more events for sure.
Thank you, guys.
And I have acclaimed actress Kristen Baker, who is in Friday the 13th Part 2, as well as Midnight Madness, as well as a host of other films. How are you doing today?
And Gas Pump Girls, I did the lead in that one, so that was a lot of me.
Yes, and Gas Pump Girls as well. So what brings you out to Sinister Creature Con today? Were you invited, or have you done this event in the past?
I haven't done this particular con, but I've been around many cons. I went to London to do one last month, and before that, Germany. And I've been doing it for about 10 years. It's really a lot of fun. The costumes are incredible, and the people are really nice. So, you know.
Very nice.
I was invited to come, and then like 10 years ago, and then it was so much fun. I got a manager, and they've been swinging it for me for all the time that I've been doing it. I have great managers. I love them so much.
Very cool. So I know primarily you've done a lot of horror films over the years. Is that something that you gravitated towards, was the horror films, or?
Well, there were parts that were offered to me, and they wanted a certain look. Like for me, it's the butt shots and the naked swimming shots that got people's attention. I try to stay in shape for those things, but Steve Miner, who was the director on Friday the 13th, knew of me, so he had me they made an offer to me, and I thought it just sounded like a bunch of fun, and it was nothing but fun. We did it. We all stood up at Camp Crystal Lake and all did our thing, and we were all really good friends, and we made real teases out of everybody, so we made fun.
Yeah, and what was the process like on Friday the 13th Part 2? Because that was the first film where Jason Voorhees actually was doing primarily most of the killing, right?
Right. He was the one. He was the only one doing the killing.
Yeah. Well, only because I asked, the first one was his mother, so yeah.
No, Mrs. Voorhees wasn't in this one.
Yeah.
But you know, she's been, she's the one that we know started it.
Right. Very cool. So what's next for you?
I'm not sure what I'm doing next. Another one of these, probably in Germany. Yeah, they keep me busy.
Very busy. So if anybody wants to find you, they like to follow you or anything on any type of social media, where can they find you, Kristen?
On Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just under your name?
Under my name, yeah.
Okay, very cool. Well, great. Well, thank you so much for talking to us today.
No problem.
Greatly appreciate it, and we'll definitely be looking forward to the next projects that you're working on.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Once again, thank you for watching SacTown Movie Buffs Television. We'll be back again with another episode.